there, everyone. Thank you so much for coming back. So it's time to get into remodel an architect home. And Alyssa over at Sims Therapy usually just picks one for me to remodel. But this time we decided to collab and do the same one. This is architect home number 3. I have built it on a small lot. I think this is kind of a charming house, actually. I like how the shape of it is. It's decorated a little bit differently than I would normally decorate. But what I have to say about this house is the fact that, number one, whoever designed it did an awesome job. And number two, when they decorated it, you can tell that they used older items in the game that they have in their inventory. And that's what I like about this, because I get comments a lot on my videos, well, I can't build your houses, or I can't remodel this house because I don't have the items that you have. We all have different things in our inventories, and really the fun part of the game is to do something like this. And if you don't have a lot of the newer items in your inventory, you can still make a really cute house. Just use your imagination, and then use channels like mine for ideas for maybe furniture placement or floor plans or things like that. So I just wanted to mention that you can really tell that they did a great job placing the furniture in this house. The only thing that I don't really like is the fish tank idea there, but a lot of people probably like that. I just didn't, so I used that in the after for something a little different than what they have it here. But that's your dining area there. And also those white and wicker sofas, I think, are rare items, just so you know. They have a nice backyard here with an interesting shaped pool that I like. And then you have this landing up here. And then you have a couple of bedrooms upstairs. So they also put a little hallway through there, as you can see. And then you have a kid's room here, in case you don't have some of these toddler items. And then I do like how they use the chalet and glassed a lot of the rooms in too. And then there's a family bathroom here. It's just a hallway bath. And then they've included an office that is attached to the master bedroom. I will tell you, in the after, I switched the bedrooms around and made the office accessible for both bedrooms upstairs. So to me, that just made the floor plan work out a little bit better, and you'll see that in the after. But I really like how they designed the house, and I think they have very good taste. And I'm also impressed with how they got a family home here on a small lot with a pretty big backyard and a pool. But here is the after. I've definitely changed the entire style of it and just made it into my own. There's one more look at the before, and again the after. So I made it more of a traditional home. I just really love that front door. I don't use it a whole lot, and I really love it with this exterior and that roof. And right here you can see where the fish tanks were. I used that as a little side porch. Now, if I had more room on the front of the lot, I would have wrapped a sidewalk around to the front sidewalk, but it's on the edge of the lot and I couldn't. But that's definitely one thing I would have done with that side porch. Here is the redecorated backyard. I like the shape of the pool that they had, but I just went ahead and took everything out and redid it. They have a seating area here outside the living room with that bird, which I just wanted to put in there. And then I just made an L-shaped pool here. And then on the other side, where the kitchen door is back there, you can see they have a barbecue area, a place to sit and relax, and also the table and chair set. So let's go back around to the front. And as you can see, I had to keep the landscaping very simple, because this little indention right here is literally the only spot to put any, because it is right up against the front of the lot. But this is the new look of the entryway. I've put a bench in here where you can sit and take your shoes on and off, and a pretty table here that's decorated. I love that white Desert Oasis lamp, in case you haven't noticed. I know I use it a lot. And then we have a door here to the left of that table, and that takes you into what is now a half bath and a laundry room. So I just used the older white Villa vanity with the white washer and dryer in there. And there's a coat rack in there in the entry as well. So this is what the kitchen looks like now. The old kitchen was all stainless steel. Remember, I wanted to go more traditional. I also wanted a pantry, and there was nowhere to put a pantry in the house, so I just made do. I love how these go floor to ceiling. You can shape them any way you want to. So I just kind of created a little walk-in pantry there. And then on the other side, you actually have your kitchen space here with your sink and your stove, refrigerator, and appliances. And as you can see, I've done this room in blues and browns, and I really love how the colors came out. Here in the corner, I've put a breakfast area and one of those beautiful light fixtures over the table. And there is that back door that takes you out to the pool and patio area. So back through the entryway, this was originally the dining room, remember, with the fish tanks over there? But I changed it to green and white and browns. And look how well those new chairs look with the older table I think we got in the lake house. Perfect match. And I love that wallpaper with those chairs. And then I put the green sconce lighting on there. So that's what the dining room looks like now, and you can go through the dining room or back through the entryway into this very large living area. And I really love this room. So you have that beautiful fireplace area over here, the very nice accent walls. That's one of my favorite colors, and I love the fact that we got these couches that almost exactly match that paint color. I've also put a bench there as an ottoman. Over here against the stairs, you have a TV, and I know those are laundry hampers, but I like to use them as decorative baskets. And then you have that door that leads you out to the pool, just like you do in the kitchen. So that is how the downstairs looks now. That's the remodel of the first floor. And now we'll scoot around to the back here and come upstairs and take a look. So this is the landing and how it looks now. I decided, since there wasn't a lot of room in the house, to make this the reading area. I always love to have a bookshelf, so I've used one of the larger ones. And I also wanted to try these items out with the bearskin rug there and the trunk and those two beautiful chairs. I think it looks just fine there, but this is one of my favorite rooms here. I love this bed, and I'm also taking advantage of the fact that now we can hang light fixtures over items. That makes me so happy. And also that fan on the wall, that is so me in real life. So I like how the bedroom's set up with the grays and silver tones. And then over here you have that new dresser and armoire. The only thing I don't appreciate is the fact that you can't put any items on the dresser. That makes absolutely no sense to me whatsoever. So you come down the hallway and you have the same area that they had before as a family bathroom. I did not include it as an ensuite or a Jack and Jill for the master. I just left it the way it was and just redecorated the room. It's a nice, simple family bathroom. And then I put an archway in here instead of a regular door because, again, I wanted this room, this office, accessible to both bedrooms. And remember, over to the left used to be the master. So I wanted this office to be open to the hallway. So you had that seating area and shelf on one side and then the desk there in front of the window. So over here, I set this up as a guest room. Of course, this could be a kid's room or whatever you wanted it to be. I really like the colors in this room too. I went with lighter woods and then like grayish blue colors in here. And I think it came together very well. As it is, it really could be a teenager's room. You could just add an item or two for teens. And then there's a little dog bed there in the corner. So that is the new look of the upstairs. And you'll also probably notice I did take off all of the florals from the balconies on the second level. I just like to keep things very simple, but if that's your style, then you could put the florals on there and I think the house would look just as pretty. So let's take a look at where I put everything. Remember, I don't do the grid for remodels. You have the entryway there and then that laundry and half bath. And this is what the kitchen looks like now, with the breakfast area, and then I added in that pantry using the pantry shelves. And then here's a better look at the backyard and pool area here. And like I said, I think they got a lot really packed into this lot, and I think they did it in a very nice way. So you have your little dining area here where I've included a side porch, and then here is your living room. So next we'll go upstairs and take a look at the landing, where I've made that into sort of like a little library, and you have the little hallway here that leads you to the master. They had that as a toddler's room before, but I used it as a master. And then I kept the hallway family bathroom where it was. I just redecorated it, and then you have the office and the second bedroom. So very, very cute house. Whoever designed it, you did a wonderful job. I really enjoyed going in and redecorating this one. I think this was my favorite architect home this time as well. And I also want to thank Alyssa over at Sims Therapy for not only asking me to remodel this one, but also asking me to do a collab. So make sure you go over and watch her video. As soon as hers is uploaded, I will put the link to her video in a pinned comment. So I hope you enjoyed the tour. If you did, hit that like button and let me know. Thank you guys so very much for watching. Take care of yourselves, and I will see you in the next video.